we're going to identify correlations between data sets, and this will look a lot like slope. So think about this. A correlation is a relationship between data sets, and you can use a scatter plot to describe the correlation between the data. So as the x increases, if the y increases, we would call that a positive correlation. But as the x increases, if the y decreases, we would call that a negative correlation. And here, if there's no correlation whatsoever, it's just kind of scattered around, there's no pattern here. So think of this as a positive slope, a negative slope, and then there is a no points to correlate there. A couple of ideas. Tell whether the data shows a positive or negative or no correlation. Your age and how many vehicles you owe. Well, if you think about that for a second, if you're a very wealthy person and you're 16 years old, you may already have 2 vehicles or 3. But then again, you could be much older and they really don't have anything to do with each other. For instance, this kid who's like 23 has 4 vehicles, so that's pretty young. And then here is an older person who has no vehicles, a 55-year-old with none, and a 56-year-old that actually has 3. These are scattered everywhere, so there's really no correlation between those two ideas. But if you look at temperature and coat sales at a store, if we're talking about the temperature in 30 Fahrenheit, and we say, hey, at 35 degrees Fahrenheit, it looks like we're selling 61 coats. And then at, let's say 54 degrees Fahrenheit, it looks like we're selling 39 coats. And then over here at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, it looks like we're selling 11 coats. So I can see that as these X's increase, these temperatures increase, these coat sales decrease. So that would be a negative correlation.